Good morning. It is a nice sunny morning out this morning. The chickens are loving the 𝑸𝑚obile. I think it looks so cool on the homestead. The pigs are loving life. The grass is growing. We need to get the cows out on grass soon. I'm gonna do some fixing up here on the homestead and get everything fixed up from the long winter we had.
Always look for a tree.
It's getting to be that time of the year where there's so many things to do. It's like, what do you do? We're almost there yet, but everything is still so wet and muddy. We need it to dry out some more, so I'm gonna flip some compost and get this composting better because the pile is not quite ready yet to get put out on pasture. And the pastures are still pretty soft and muddy to get in the compost put on them. So let's get this flipped and we'll get this composting even better. It's gonna be interesting to see what it looks like under the top layer. That looks good. It smells so nice. It doesn't smell 100% like compost yet, but it smells nothing like manure. It's in the in-between stage, but it still smells good. It smells earthy. It is really wet. We've been getting a ton of rain. We've already had over 4 inches of rain in the month of May. So yeah, you can just tell it's soaked, but it looks good. Looks like we got 2 piles, but once I get out here this weekend, when I gotta clean up the stalls, that'll look just like one. Let's see how warm it is, because it's not steaming. Oh, it's definitely warm though. You can feel the heat. It's actually cold there. This is warm, but not hot. I think all the rain we've been getting has really cooled off the pile, but once it dries out a little bit with today's sun, I think it'll rejuvenate it and get hot again and really start cooking soon. Well, now that it's starting to dry out around here, I can fix up the sloppy mess that we had when we were fixing that hydrant. It'll be nice to be able to smooth that out, because when we were doing this, yeah, it was just like pudding, and there's nothing we can do. At least now we can get this smoothed out and get it looking pretty. Uh-oh. All right, I'm not sure how much on that on camera is showing from back there, but when I drove over here, it was really wet. Or I shouldn't say wet, it was really soft, and I back dragged a little bit. Now look what it's doing. It is coming out of the ground good there and here. So I'm gonna say the line broke again. I might have just broke it when I drove over it, or if you look at this, it's pretty spongy. So I think something was going on here before. I think this is just water coming out of the ground. All right, thank you. So like I was saying, sorry, just another phone call looking for more haying equipment. I think we got some good leads. But like I was saying, I thought I had a leak. It was bubbling out of the ground. I don't know if the video got it while I was running the excavator. And then just while I was on the phone, it has stopped. So I don't know if driving over here, because if you look, it's spongy. So I don't know if that, like, we hit a water pocket, because look at this. And then over here, it's still spongy. I don't know if you can see that on camera. So I was thinking we had a leak. Now I don't think we do. I mean, that is still working just fine. I so hope that shows up on camera when it started. It just started bubbling up out of the ground. So I am thinking we were just loaded with water in the ground. All right, let's put some seed down. True. All or nothing, I guess. Cows are going, what are you guys up to? We're gonna let the cows out on pasture. We got the pasture set up last night, so now this morning they're gonna go out on green pasture for the first time. And I think they're gonna love it. Miss Azalea's not waiting, she's ready. You ready, Cookie? Says, yeah, my mom left without me. First spring grass. They love it. I shouldn't say that. They had fresh spring grass out there. It's just they were eating it as it was growing, so they're gonna love this stuff. I love that sound. And then this spot dried out. Must have been a water pocket in the ground. I drove it with the excavator, it squirted it out. That's my guess, because all the hydrants work and the water's all dried up. Kind of interesting. So our roadway up to the Highland cattle took it pretty rough this mud season. So we need to get up here and fix it up. We gotta fix up our ditch again so that way the water will flow that way and not down. The good thing is it, I don't know, it probably sinks like on average 6 inches, and then we hit hard pack and we don't like sink out of sight. There's one spot like right here that you sink a little bit further. This is where Gina got stuck in the Can-Am like a month ago. But you just sink so far and then you hit solid ground. So we just got to clean this up, get the water flowing, and we should be in good shape. We're going to find out. I don't think we need to bring in any material And I'm hoping the weather stays like this and we can start getting in the pasture and thinning it out and chipping up some of these trees and making some better silvopasture for them.
It's not only the road to go up to see the Highland cattle or to get up there to give them hay and stuff. My garden's up there, and to be able to bring supplies or go back and forth, I have to walk right now because I don't like to drive on this. I don't feel like it's worth it. So to be able to get more compost, all that stuff, or bring up just different things to get in the garden, or even if I have stuff I want to bring back out. You know, you probably don't care about the garden.
Well, yeah, we want to be able to get up there and get easy access. It's not fun riding up there on the tractors or the side-by-side, so we just got to get it smoothed up. We do have a break in the weather, so it should be a good time to do it. When I brought the excavator up from flipping the compost, I started working over here a little bit, and it cleans up pretty good. I'm happy with the way it looks, so let's just continue working our way up. The big one's going to be is cleaning up the ditch, and then up above, and then hopefully that'll dry out fairly quickly. So let's get started and get Gina a road back up to our secret garden. Going pretty good. I'm surprised with how damp everything still is considering the sun that we've had the last few days, but I'm glad we waited as long as we did, because if it's still this damp right now, I couldn't imagine what it was a couple of days ago. All right, let's see what we can do in this little area, and then we can get above the ditch, start working up that way and digging out the ditch. We're gonna put everything in the ditch up because that's where it came from.
this is as sketchy as it feels when I'm watching, but I hate watching when it's like tipping forward or wiggling or any of those things. It's probably why we haven't done this part already, because I probably like no, and then I forgot because I really want to fit. So now I feel like, what the heck? Oh, I get so sweaty from watching him do this kind of stuff. Oh gosh, I hate this. What the heck? I thought he was through the worst bit right here, and that seemed even worse. So I don't know. I feel like I have to watch, but I hate watching, but I feel like I have to. I don't know. It's so hard. So he's having to take some material from the sides of this road area or this trail area so that we can make this not so muddy. Probably so he doesn't get stuck. I feel really bad because I feel like this is kind of like, I'm like, oh, we can just do this. Just dig it up. It's that easy. I know he wouldn't do it if he didn't want to, but I feel like this is like my fault. And the little black flies, it got warm, they're out, and they are out hard, plus especially with this wet, muddy area.
I'm just trying to get it a little grubbed in right now. We'll go up, we'll get up above all nicey nice, because then we got to come back out to get back out. So we'll make a little bit of a rut. So we'll finish cleaning it up on the way out. But I'm liking that I can get in here and clean up the edges, because before the edges were kind of very tight. So if I was trying to get in here with the tractor, I couldn't move around. I only had a small narrow path I had to work in. So it'd be nice to kind of be able to get off and back up and turn around if I need to in here. I got the big rock out, I got some stumps out, so it's gonna be nice once it's done. It's definitely gonna have to dry up some before it's really nice.
Do you think you should just leave the excavator up there?
No, we're getting a bunch of rain this weekend.
So he's up here, oh, this is fine, this is looking good. And I'm over here sweating, thinking, oh my gosh, what'd I do? This is a hot mess, just freaking out. And he's just like, oh yeah. So I guess I never know, like, on the other side of it, but I'm like, that's tipping, that's moving, and it's freaking me out. I'm gonna try to relax a little. I'm gonna go to the top, check out the garden, and then watch that way. Maybe it will be less, we'll hope so. Am I sweating a little?
No.
There was one part, I'm like, oh my gosh.
When I was down there, it was very out here and you extended far. So the further you're extended, the more, you're not gonna tip over, but the more you move around.
I feel like I was gonna throw up. I was like, I can't watch, I have to watch, I don't know, I can't. All
it's fine.
All the feels. ahead and put some potato plants into potato bags. I wanted to try that out this year, and we potentially will probably be moving these, so I just wanted it to be easy to move. I was seeing that you could stick them in like milk crates or crates like that, put the bag inside, and then you can just move them easily if the bag doesn't seem stable. These seem pretty good. But I don't like how tall they are right now. It will be good once the plants are established, but right now I just feel like for them to get what they need, the sun and all the stuff, that I just want to roll them down. I think that will be fine.
It's not perfect, but I'm ditching it some so I can get the water off the road to go into the woods and go that way. And then some areas are still going to come down the road, but we're working with what we have, and it's coming out a lot better than what it was. Before, it was just an old logging trail that had never been fixed up. So it's nice to kind of give it some shape.
Did you break it?
The excavator was getting a little squeaky, and this bolt right here was loose. Luckily I have a adjustable wrench in here, so I was able to tighten that up. Gina's gonna run down, she's gonna get the grease gun, we're gonna grease it. We just greased it before we took it out, so looks like she needs a little bit more lube. She's a little dry down here, squeaky squeak. So yeah, I'm gonna continue working as Gina runs get the grease gun, but it's looking good. We're gonna have a place for the water to kind of shed off and run instead of just sitting on the roadway. All right, we gotta grease up some fittings. I actually think I never greased this one because this fitting is hidden pretty good. It's behind all these hoses.
How'd you find it?
Because I heard a bunch of squeaking in the cab and this bolt was loose. So I tightened it up, and then I saw that this is dry, and I saw in there is a grease fitting, but it's not.
Oh, it's underneath all your hoses.
It's underneath all the hoses and you can't really see it that good. All right. That should be good. All right, we're just about done up here, roughing it in. We got a little spot up here we got to get, and then we'll turn it. Then we'll stop back dragging on our way out, finish fixing everything up, and give it a good final grade. We do have a nice little ditch on the side here, so the water, when it starts running, it should come down this side. And where I can, I'm trying to make it so it goes into the woods. There's not too many spots where it can do that, but where it can, I'm trying to make sure it can get off the road and out and not just keep going down. So let me finish this up and we'll get it smoothed up. It's already better walking, isn't it? Mm-hmm. All right, our squeak should all be gone now. I'm actually surprised with how easy it was to back down and we weren't sinking like we did going up. It'll really be interesting to see once we get some rain, how that rain sheds. I tried to ditch it off the best I could into the woods, so it's not just like full steam coming down here. Some will towards the end, but hopefully a lot of it will start to come down and just go out in the woods. So we'll see. We're gonna have to get this all seeded, and we could hydro seed it, but I don't think that's the best route to go. I think we should seed it and then put hay down. I think the hay will slow down the water movement more than hydro seeding will. I think if we hydro seed it, because it's on such a steep bank and we get a lot of runoff here, the hydro seeding mix would just get washed off and it won't really slow down the water, where the hay will slow it down and dissipate it. So I'm thinking right now we'll seed it and hay it, but I'm not sure. Something needs to get done. But it looks so much better than it did earlier.
Definitely a lot wider.
It is. I was trying to make sure I widened it up because it was pretty narrow before. All right, we're gonna put some grass seed down. We're also gonna put some winter rye. I like adding winter rye with our seed mix because the winter rye germinates a lot faster, so it helps set roots and gets the soil to stabilize a lot quicker. Also gonna add in some pelletized lime.
You should have did.
What's
Took
that?
a bunch of stones, a bunch of the big rocks, dug in, made it all smooth like a stone walkway, driveway. It'd only take you about 10 years.
I say I'll let you do that part. Get my little man purse all set
I
up.
was gonna say, you adjusted yet or what?
There we go.
Wow, don't get me. Probably doesn't feel good cleaning off the face. I keep my mouth shut. One went right down in my shoe.
Hold your breath.
I found myself a cute little seat. It's actually pretty cozy over here. I can watch Al work, see the garden, see the cows.
Spreading grass seeds just made me think about it. We were up walking the Silvo pasture last week, and there's so much grass growing out of their manure. It is wild, but awesome at the same time. So we're gonna have some good grass growing in those woods. So much for no rain today. I'm glad we got the grass seed put down before it rained. Maybe it'd be good for it, but man, we can't catch a break with this weather. Crazy. I'm actually gonna run out and see if we can find some organic fertilizer to put down. I wanna help that grass germinate as fast as it can, and I think the organic fertilizer will help with that because we want those roots to set as quick as possible so that way it doesn't get washed out. We've had that problem happen way too many times.